now access some other pictures, and this is as far as the coalition MLAs are concerned. Remember, there's a sword hanging over Chief Minister Hemant Soren as far as his disqualification is concerned. And in the backdrop of all of this, to assist the support of the coalition partners, they've been taken to a resort, and we've accessed some other pictures of them as well. My colleague and our political editor, Maria Shakil, now joining us with more details. Maria, where have these MLAs been taken and what is the plan?
Yes, so you can see Hemant Soren with the entire UPA team. They are voting in the scenic Latratu Dam, which is in Kunti in Jharkhand. The point being made by the Chief Minister through these pictures is that he is confident that the entire UPA stands united and with him, even as details are yet to come to him from official channel in terms of the Speaker's office or from the Governor as to what has been the recommendation of the Election Commission of India on his disqualification. So before the disqualification confirmation or any such information which has yet not reached the Chief Minister's office, the Chief Minister can be seen with UPA members. These are images just to display confidence that he has the support of these MLAs of the UPA, which includes the JMM-RJD and the Congress. The larger messaging, as we have been saying, is that Hemant Soren wants to send this message that even if he is disqualified, the entire coalition of Mahagathbandhan parties stand united and stand with him. But the fact is that this is going to lead to a constitutional crisis in Jharkhand if Hemant Soren is disqualified as an MLA, and all indications that are coming so far is that. But if he is not debarred, which means that he can contest election in the next 6 months from another constituency. So for the moment, the picture is essentially showcasing that the Chief Minister is confident of the numbers, and he is with his MLAs in that dam, near that dam in Kunti in Jharkhand.
Correct. So, Maria, as you're rightly pointing out, this is a show of strength to say that his support is still intact. But that recommendation that was sent by the EC to the government, to the governor, I beg your pardon, a sealed envelope, how long does it take for us to officially have a clarity of what those recommendations were?
Well, so far we know that the indication from sources is that the ECI has recommended disqualification of Hemant Soren because he has been seen as violating the Office of Profit, which is a representation of People's Act. As far as his role, larger conspiracy and the larger corruption is concerned, that is something that is yet to be established in terms of whether it goes beyond that, whether it will be leading to debarment, because Hemant Soren will become the second Chief Minister after Jayalalitha to be disqualified. Jayalalitha, remember, former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, who has passed away, faced disqualification twice because she had violated Representation of People's Act. And now Chief Minister of Jharkhand becomes the second Chief Minister. Now for him to go ahead and prove his number, it shows that he understands that it could be an adverse recommendation, and that is the reason why all these photographs of show of strength have come in.
Okay, Maria, we'll leave the conversation there. Thanks a lot for getting us all those details. I also want to bring in our colleague Saurabh Rathore, who in fact has been tracking the movement of all these MLAs. Saurabh, talk to us about what is the plan as far as these MLAs are concerned.
See, we have talked to several MLAs, although they were reluctant to come in front of the camera, but a couple of them have talked to us, and they are saying that they are going to Ranchi. They are returning to Ranchi after they finish their, you can say it, a breakfast or a small brunch. So they are having a kind of small picnic over here. The MLAs and the ministers, a few moments back, they came back from boating and they had a kind of gala time, we can say. But after returning, they said that they all are united, and now around more than 40 MLAs are inside this guest house, which is at Latratu Dam in Khuti district. And just a few moments ago, the CM Hemant Soren came out in that area, and he whistled and waved his hand and showed the victory sign, clearly indicating that he is not at all in anxiety or any kind of fear. We can see these three buses which we had reported that these buses were called yesterday night in the CM residence, and in these buses these MLAs have been brought here. Although we can't rule out that the MLAs won't go further, or in coming time or tomorrow or day after they won't move. It all depends on the governor's notification what it comes. So according to our sources, what we are learning is, if Hemant Soren is barred from contesting election, then these MLA, just like they moved from Ranchi to Khuti, which is just 1 hour distance away from Ranchi, so they might move from Ranchi to some other place as well. So but they all are in the waiting
Okay.
mood. They are waiting for the notification to come, and it all depends on the notification what future action, course of action will take place.
Okay, Saurabh, a few days ago, we'd also seen the first response of Chief Minister Hemant Soren, where he in fact had hit out at the BJP, saying that despite the fact that there is still no official confirmation or communication as far as the governor is concerned, but BJP, politicians seem to be knowing exactly what is happening. What has been the mode of communication so far as the Chief Minister is concerned?
See, if we talk about the BJP, one particular leader who is MP from Devghar, Nishikant Dubey, he has been very regularly tweeting about the development of the state. He was in fact predicting that it won't be the August end, so everything will be over before August, and these kinds of tweets he used to tweet already. But now the BJP leaders are also, they are not happy with the way Nishikant Dubey had motor mouthed everything on social media. So as far as BJP is concerned, in fact, if we talk about the JMM's General Secretary Supriyo Bhattacharya, he said that in fact 16 BJP MLAs are unhappy with Nishikant Dubey and they are in touch with them. This is a major important thing to note, that the JMM is claiming that BJP MLAs are in contact with them, and the kind of visuals we saw here at this guest house in Latratu Dam, clearly it shows the confidence of the Chief Minister and his allies, which is Congress and RJD. They all were sitting together, they had gone for voting, and it's a clear message to the media as well as the opposition party that they all are united, they have the numbers, and there is no question of change in the government as far as the speculations are on.
Correct. Saurabh, so as you're rightly pointing out, that today what we've seen as far as this day out or resort day is concerned has been to assure, as far as show strength and to assure that all is well as far as the coalition is concerned. But because that uncertainty still looms large as far as a disqualification and also a disbarment in years to come, what are the parallel conversations that are taking place, that if Chief Minister Hemant Soren does have to go, then who next?
See, if we talk about the front runners in the CM's post, then his wife Kalpana Soren's name is in the top list. But Kalpana Soren is in the family of Hemant Soren, and there is a bitterness in the family itself, because sister-in-law Sita Soren has been talking against party lines in several occasions. So we have seen there is a rift within JMM's family. So also it is said that Shibu Soren will again be maybe nominated if not Kalpana Soren, because Shibu Soren is trying to put the party in one, and he is the person who will look after the unity of the party. So the speculations are on, the front runners are there. Champai Soren, Sita Soren, and many others are in the front runners list, but nobody is talking about the front runners list, because the MLAs are confident that Hemant Soren will not be disbarred from contesting election. He will be, even if he is disqualified, then he will remain as CM, and again he has to claim his stake within 6 months by contesting election and winning it.